everyone, it's Riley and welcome to Heavy Loads, where I'm going to be talking about metal that I like, possibly metal that you like, just all around heavy loads, heavy goodness. Today I wanted to go over some albums that came out in the last 3 months. Deserved a shout out, and maybe you haven't heard about them yet, so let's get into it. So first and foremost, please God, bear with me, because I'm probably going to fucking butcher this. The band's called Stangarigel, and the album is Srdca. It came out January 7th, 2022. They're an atmospheric black metal band from Slovakia. And this was their debut album, and they really fucking kicked it off with a good one, I'd say. I heard a lot of talk about this album harking back to 90s Ulver, and specifically the Shadow Throne from Satyricon 1994, and it's true. It's absolutely true. So if you're into that kind of thing and you want a new wave of it, definitely listen to this band. This album is like the perfect romanticized incarnate of a magical woodland path that's a little bit evil. Give it a listen. Second up, on January 21st, 2022, I have Homeskin with Integument, Crystallization. They are DSBM from Texas. It sounds like a bunch of bumblebees just having a fucking conniption fit, but it's good. I like the chaos. On January 22nd, we have Loose Teeth with a comorbid letter. I saw these guys live a couple months ago and they were just so fucking tight, just the right amount of emo. They are blackened power violence from Toronto, Ontario. Coming up into February, we have Gates of Londra with Servants of the Runestaff. They are an Austrian duo that describe themselves as industrial black metal, drawing inspiration from epic metal and punk. Very Michael Moorcock-esque, very fantastical album, weird sound, cool fucking theme. On February 25th, we have Denmark's Svartsot with their new album Kumbl. I'm going to just assume that you know who Svartsot is already, just some wholesome dudes playing some good old folk metal. On February 18th, we have Moonlight Sorcery with Piercing Through the Frozen Eternity. Good old Finnish atmospheric black metal. We've got one dude on the Sword of Sorrow and Lunar Spells. We've got another guy playing the Deathly Invocations and Rune Crafting. And then we can't forget the other dude on the Battle Axe and Magic Lanterns. Good old cold, chilly Finland. Give it a listen. Coming up into March, March 4th, we had a mashup album between Purification and Cardinals' Folly. Purification is from Portland, Oregon. Cardinals' Folly is from Helsinki. Both very occulty, doomy metal bands. They're kind of like twin flames, so I think it was a really good fit for both of them to make something together. The more I listened to it, the more I liked it. Yep, really good. Really good. On February 8th, we have Vehemence with Ordalies. They are French medieval black metal. Their last album, Powerless Song Verse, was fucking sick. I loved it. I've listened to it 100,000 times, so I was just stoked for this to come out. And you know what? It's pretty wicked also. On March 22nd, we have Isvara with The Eye of God. This is a one-manned, deathity, blackety, doomity project from Barrie, Ontario. The Eye of God is the second album in a 3-album trilogy. It kind of gave me like Cerebral Rot vibes with a little bit more synth, ambient, mystery, and evil. And the vocals are sick. Coming into April, on April 1st, we had Froglord and Bog Wizard make a collab album called A Frog in the Bog. Froglord's from Bristol, UK. Bog Wizard is from Michigan. The 8-bit album art cover is just so fucking funky. The first song I heard was called The Bog, and it was just such a call to Entombed to ride, shoot straight, and speak the truth. Like when Entombed decided that they were no longer a death metal band and they were going to play like death and roll from here on out, and then like Entombed and Rob Zombie were just like giving each other bro jobs into the void. It sounds like that, except more sludge, more big fat farty doom with a frog and a wizard in a bog. On April 22nd, we have Mizmor and Thou with another collab album. Mizmor are from Portland, and Thou, they're from Louisiana. Very sludgy. I've already established that Thou is like the king of collab albums. And this one's just as great as the rest of them. It's sold out all fucking over the place. You cannot get it anywhere right now because everyone was like, I want a piece of this. It's great. It's a very grim and grand release. On May 11th, we have one of my favorite albums that have come out so far this year. It's Ortogot with their demo. It's just demo. They're blackened punk from Belgium. So it's like fast, crusty, kind of simplistic, but it's got like vile vocals and all the nihilism that you could ever ask for. They're super into like the end of humanity thing, and I think that's kind of fun. I love it. It's right up my alley, and you can buy it for 666 euros on Bandcamp. Cult. On May 17th, we have the band Horn with their album Verzet. They're folk black metal from Germany. I just want to know when Horn decided that they were going to be like vexed up Germanic Visigoth. I just want to know. I'm not mad at it. The bass tone on this album fucking rips, and there's some really funny pick slides, which I hate to love or love to hate, who knows. Last but certainly not least, we have Unbowed with Color the Soul. They're melodic blackened death metal from Guelph, Ontario. This album was like loosely based on Carl Jung's The Runic Soul Map. Psychoanalytical, cathartic, heavy righteousness with good riffs, catchy bits. I also got the opportunity to be a part of the guest vocals on this thing. Unbowed, they just fuck. They do be fucking.